Welcome to today's Seidokan Saturday. So last week I talked a little bit about weight distribution on the feet, whether we're heel weighted or toe weighted, or the outside edge of the foot or the inside edge of the foot. And my man Max here, do it from back, tends to really push on the inside of his foot so the outside edge gets elevated. So it's a thing to work on. Everybody has how they normally walk, where their weight is normally, where they are accustomed to distributing their weight. That's why everybody stands like this, and then their knees rock in and whatever. We have to get used to sometimes to pushing that, if you can see my foot here, pushing that outside edge of the foot into the ground and the heel back. Now, in a front stance, if I want to be mobile, my front stance is going to be higher, and you're going to be able to slip a piece of paper in under my heel. I'm still pressing forward into this knee, but this back heel is not all the way lock-kneed and planted. That's for me to be able to move more quickly as I take steps. If I want to plant, stability is going to have a wider stance and more push into that back heel and foot in order to deliver forward power or to resist an oncoming rush. You'll see this position very frequently. So if we're both in front stance and pushing, you'll see this position come in body to body. Okay, you'll see this position very frequently in sumo pushing. Again, the difference in sumo is I'm trying to drive here or resist his forward onslaught and brace myself, is because of sand, they will roll over onto the front of the foot sometimes until they get really stable, and then they start driving forward. So where I distribute the weight on my feet is determined by the situation, the surface, the goal, the object. If we're sparring, if I'm fighting, I want to be on my toes and moving. And you'll see the traditional karate, the Japanese karate tournament bounce. But even if I'm not bouncing, even if I'm Mike Tyson plodding forward, I want to be on the balls of my foot mostly until I plant to really deliver that power and get in body to body here, okay? At that point, I'm almost horse stance. And if you go back and watch a lot of Tyson in close body punching, you'll see practically a horse stance in his technique. Ball of the feet for moving, okay? If he comes at me and I'm on my heels, I just stuck myself. I planted my heels on purpose, and I just stuck myself. But instead, if I'm on the balls of my feet, now I can move and get off the target, okay? For lateral stability, if I'm sideways here, if he's pushing on me, he can, go ahead, push me over, okay? Now push me over. If I put my weight on the outside edges of the feet, he's gonna have a little job to do, okay? Reverse the process. Side horse, get on the inside of your feet. Oh, what? Couldn't hold inside your feet, really? Go ahead. On. Outside your feet, grip the toes. Whole different ball game, okay? Lastly, when do we want to really plant our heels and lift the toes up? So we just kind of went over this in wrestling, right? We end up on the ground. One of the first things I want to do if I end up on the ground and he's on top of me, I don't want him to, in jiu-jitsu, I definitely don't want him to have him back. But in wrestling, I want to build a base, come up. He's probably going to lock here. Now, it's illegal to lock arms in wrestling when you're around the body, but once I stand up, he can, so this hand might be going half Nelson up over the head, right? He might be shooting for something, but I want to do what's called a stand-up, so I'm going to shoot my leg forward, come up. Now he can grip around my waist, and this is where he's going to want to suplex me or run me forward or back heel sit me. I'm going to put my weight on you, so be ready. Yep. So once I stand, I'm going to pop up. If I'm on my toes and he's running me forward, I can't stop him and he's going to trip me and I go out. But if I dig my heels and I lean my back into him, now run me forward. Now I'm pressing away on his wrists, okay, wrist control, heel plant, use him for my balance. Now I got a hand, now I can turn it, start to work. That's not wrestling, but that's what I would do, okay? So that's where I want to plant my heels, because with my, here, let me grab you. Okay, I'm going to run you. Plant your heels. Lean back. Right? Now he's going to free himself. easily. So, heel plant, outside edge of foot, balls of the feet. All of those positions have a situational application, and we can only do that if we've practiced to become aware of where our weight is distributed on a regular daily basis, just in life in general, but specifically in the dojo when we're working on kata, when we're doing sparring kumite. Oh, self-defense wise, so kumite wise, I'm on the ball of my feet. But self-defense wise, he comes at me, I'm going to want to plant. Now I'm going into my more classical outside edge of the foot heel plant. Because if he hits here, now he follows in and he's going to grab me or move me or whatever for a takedown. Again, heel plant, drop stance. He's not going to move me or lift me as easily, and I'm going to be able to easily deliver my power. I still want to maybe step, move, angle off of the things, right? So I plant, he's coming in, he's locking me, I still can move, but each time I move, I put my heel in the ground where I can drive, okay? I love this position for Pasai. Sumo throws over the neck on the belt. Right? In this front stance position, I pull it back, and I turn and throw. So there are a lot of fun things, but weight distribution for self-defense, sparring, somebody behind you, all of those have their place and applicability. Thanks for joining. Thanks for helping. Like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, leave a comment, call your mother. But as usual, the most important thing of all, let's keep practicing.